So remember in our first two videos, we were looking at some more basic Google hacks. Now we're going to move on from our site search and our OR that we had last time. And this time we're going to say, I want to look at the Chamber of Commerce information. Maybe. No, I don't think so. I'm looking in Las Vegas, and I want to look for employment data. So I'm going to type in employment, but I want to be a nurse. And so I want to make sure that in all the employment data that I find, I'm always going to find the word nurse. And how do I make sure that that's in there? Well, you just add a plus sign right next to the word that you want. So they're going to find Las Vegas, they're going to find employment, but the word nurse, as you've stated it right here, has to be there. Okay? So you look through and you see Nevada Job Search. That's going to give you ads. And job ads, believe it or not, are better than predictions or statistics because they tell you what's actually available right now in that town, what the salaries are, etc. And so a lot of these are nurse jobs. So you have Monster, jobs.net, etc. And so that's a very, very cool way to search. Another thing that you can do is if you say, well, they might say nursing or nurses, etc., or have another word for nurse. If you want to do a synonym search, then you just put one of these symbols in front of the word that you want, and then it will search for not just the word nurse, but any variation on that word and also synonyms for that word. So let's see how our search changes. Suddenly we go from 644,000 to 20 million. But look at this though. Now suddenly we have nursing services that have shown up, which is a very cool thing. So we have the names of like visiting angels, so in-home care nurses, and other employment agencies for nurses, etc., in addition to all of this, including Monster that we had found before. So the synonym search, sometimes you don't know all of the words that you might need to search for. You just know one word and you know that there are other synonyms for it out there in the wild. This is a way to not have to know it because Google's algorithm will catch it and know it. We love Google for that reason. Okay? Let's say that I don't want to hear anything about the medical profession. I'm not going to be a nurse. I want all the employment that is not healthcare related. What I can do is put a minus sign in front of nurse, and maybe put also a minus sign in front of the whole idea of healthcare. I don't want to see any of those job postings. And when I do that and search, I'm at 47 million, but this gives me every kind of job that does not involve nursing or healthcare, and that's a good thing to do as well. So that if you're in Vegas and you find that you are finding in a lot of your search results words that you do not want, just put a minus sign in front of the words that are unuseful to you, and then usually in big cities it's the names of the sports teams. And if you put a minus sign in front of the name of the sports team, then suddenly that will go away. So that in Vegas, we would have to have a different place. Let's say that San Diego, all these things to do in San Diego, but let's say that we don't want to hear anything about the Chargers, right? Then suddenly we would have results that would have no information about that aspect of San Diego sports at all. Okay? And so what do? Minus sign in front, and life is good. Well, I hope this has been helpful for you. My little list of Google hacks, they'll really help you perform better searches, and I wish you the best of luck.